How's it going?
Good. Hey, you're a pretty even keel guy. We've talked about it before how you like to not go too high, too low. Is that harder in the first week? I mean, you've been waiting 8 months for a game. Is it
Yeah.
harder to make sure everything's just kind of even keel and taking care of business like you need to?
Yeah, sometimes it could be. I think the Monday morning, waking up for the game week, today's a little more energetic, a little more of a vibe going on. But as you start getting back into meetings and practice, and you start to refocus just on ball again, I think it becomes, back to where everybody's emotions are at, and especially where I'm at.
How big you guys have generally over the last few years under Kalani have been really good in season openers, one all but one, I think. What's the key in a season opener to be successful? Because a lot of times you don't know what the other team's going to do in the same way.
Yeah, I think it's important because you got all summer to prepare for your first opponent, all fall camp, putting in more time than you will, on a normal game week to studying their schemes, studying their plays, watching film. The more you can put all that and burn it into your memory, then when game one rolls out, you're in the stadium, you can kind of turn off your brain, stop thinking, and you go play and have fun. And then you just allow all the preparation to kind of come out through your energy.
Hey, Jaren, what impact have you noticed from the sports scientists that have been involved on the staff of the team during fall camp?
Yeah, I think just confident in players and coaches that we're kind of maximizing our time appropriately and the best that we can. I think when you take science and understanding results from studies, I think everybody's more comfortable with what's going on, so you can have confidence that not only your coaches and your science team taking care of you the best, but you can have confidence that your body will feel good, that you're just in the best position possible to succeed.
Jay and then Jake.
Hey, Jaren, I don't know if you heard me ask Peyton, but how beneficial is it to go 2 days early like you guys do on the East Coast games?
Yeah, it's very beneficial. Just the time change, get a couple extra hours to kind of rest, and you get an extra practice out there, in the weather, and you can kind of adapt to it a little bit. But, I mean, at the end of the day, you're only there for a little bit. Just kind of get in, get out, and do your work.
I know you played those guys in October in 2019. Mm-hmm. And someone else will probably ask you about the revenge factor and all that. But what do you recall about the heat and humidity? And it's obviously going to be a month earlier or 6 weeks earlier, but will that be a factor?
No, I don't think so. I mean, you get there, it's hot, it's humid, but you expect that. You plan for it. You're hydrated the week before. You're eating properly, and that's what our team has us doing right now, our coaches and nutrition staff, sports scientists. They got us getting our bodies right so that we don't have to be concerned with any of that when we get there, and we can just focus on our game plan and dialing in the way we need to.
Well, I would think you, more than anybody, would enjoy that extra night of sleep in a hotel rather than home with the baby. Is that true?
Nah, Jada's a good sleeper. She sleeps about 15 hours a night, so me and my wife, we get plenty of sleep. We're very lucky, so to be honest, I'll probably miss her a little bit those 2 nights being away. So. Probably not the typical dad or mom answer, but it's just the truth.
Yeah, you're a lucky dad.
I'm very lucky. Yes.
Jaren, I wanted to ask you. There's a famous story about Peyton Manning dunking footballs in a bucket of water to get ready for a rain game when he won that Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. Is there any concern for you preparing for wet weather potentially on Saturday?
Nope. We'll do our wet ball drills. We'll throw them in practice, kind of similar. We'll make sure we're prepared for all that stuff, but. When game time comes, you can't control any of that. You just got to go play ball, make plays.
This time of year, it's essentially the eve of the start of the season. What excites you most, just having that game just literally days away now?
Yeah, just that there's not this roller coaster of build up in emotions to the week of practice and then crash, but now it's, build up to the game, get it all out, enjoy it. And you got a game on Saturdays to look forward to. So I think just the preparation is just a little more laser focused on a specific game and not just, 16 practices that you get during fall camp.
Jared and then Mitch.
Jaren, what do you expect from yourself going into this season?
Just expect to manage games properly. Just be the most prepared person on the field, keep my team, ahead of the chains, keep my guys in the best position possible so they can make plays and do what they need to with the ball in their hands. And that's really, all I'm asked to do. And that's, really what every quarterback ought to do to the best of their abilities.
they've changed some things up, and Kalani said you guys don't necessarily know what they're going to do, but as you've looked at them, what challenges does their defense present as you prepare for this game?
I just think a challenge for the first game of any season, with a new coordinator, new players, is you never know exactly what you're going to get. You have a lot of film to pull from past years, from different teams, and wherever coordinators have been. But it's like the Arizona game last year. You never know what you're going to get. We didn't get what we thought last year, and that could be the case this year. So being able to have the mental fortitude to see what's going to happen, accept if it's different, make some adjustments at halftime, and go play ball. So at the end of the day, you just got to execute your basic plays better than they do.
Jaren, how exciting is it for you? Earlier, Kalani said that he wants you to be aggressive. So how exciting is it for you as a quarterback to get that green light from your head coach to be an aggressive QB and make explosive plays? Yeah,
it gives me confidence, and I know that's how our whole offense feels. Kalani trusts us. That's why we do what we do on third down and fourth down. That's why we're so aggressive, and that just breeds confidence amongst your players, I think. And knowing Kalani personally as an individual and then as a coach, I know that's what he wants for us, is to have confidence that he trusts us, that he'll, put the game on the line and put it in our hands. And so, it's very comforting to hear that, and I think it just allows you to play freely, not worry about making mistakes and just go play ball.
They've been protecting you, during camp and last year, the offensive line. Is all the hype that they've been receiving going into this year, is it warranted?
I believe so, but I've seen those guys day in and day out for years now, a lot of them. So obviously I know a little better than anybody else, and then, obviously game time will tell, but I'm very confident in our guys up front. Again, I think they're the heart of our offense, the heart of our team, really, the offensive, defensive line. So I got those guys' backs, and I know they got some good things coming for them.
Thanks so much, Jaren.
Thank you.